Welcome back everyone, it's Nick here, and this is the qualifying session of round 3 of Formula 1 2010 Blundering, a game by Code Masters. Now if you didn't see the practice session, well shame on you, but you know, I'll still let you off anyway because you're watching this one. But I had a bit of a woeful time in practice, could only manage 10, well that's that Hamilton going out, let's follow him. Anyway, I could only manage about 10th quickest with 138.9. Vettel was the quickest in practice with 137.256 in the Red Bull, and Hamilton was second, 137.442. So I've got about 1.6 seconds to find, which wasn't as much as I had to find in Australia, and that didn't work out too badly, but still got quite a lot of work to do. Qualifying is by far the shortest of the videos. It's a short race weekend, so a lot of the cars all go out on the track at the same time. And quite often, well sometimes you get some unusual positions because you get blocked by traffic, especially on the short laps, which this one is. I started off pretty hopeless in practice, as I think I'm going to do in all practice sessions, but hopefully I won't be too shabby when it comes to the race. That's the aim. So far I come first in Bahrain, fourth in Australia, but that wasn't as good as Hamilton, who come third and then first, so he leads and I'm second. But this track I seem to be struggling with the most. This isn't a too bad outlap, so hopefully I can scare a few people and put it up the front, but I might be asking a bit too much here. Pole position in the real life race, it was wet back in 2010, and Mark Webber got it in the Red Bull, and the race, as I mentioned in practice, was a 1-2 finish for Red Bull with Sebastian Vettel and Webber. So we're up against them really. But I just got to concentrate, oh that's not good, of finishing ahead of Lewis Hamilton. He's my main competitor at the moment, but we're very early into the season. This is 19 races, and this qualifying session looks a little bit brighter than it was in practice. The cars in theory should go a bit quicker. Right, now it gets important. Now we are at the business end. The end of business, end business. Right, so in practice the best time I could muster was a 138.947. Let's try and get near that, but I want to get ideally a banker lapping first of all. I used to spin a lot here in practice round it. Yeah, I want to get a banker lapping first of all, set a marker down, and then once that's down, then I can really go for it in other laps and try and improve the time. Vettel must be favourite for pole position here looking at the practice laps, but you never know, Mark Webber might do something, or I might do something. Any of us might do something. I don't think Shandor's going to do anything. Right, that doesn't look too bad at the moment, but there is traffic ahead of me which could cause a huge problem. See, just looking at it up front outside me, this is a good overtaking position down here, and he completely eased off, so well done. I think that was Vettel, so that was very sportsmanship of him. This isn't too bad, this. I'll be quite happy if this is a banker lap. Just hold it together. I haven't gone off. That wasn't quite on the racing line, as you might have noticed, which a lot of my bends aren't. No two laps are identical with me. But my main problem I had generally in the race is because they're quite short, even if I'm in the lead or near the lead, when you pit you're going to come out in traffic unless you pit really late, and that's not strategically good to do that, because you'll get the slowest time on worn tyres. Hamilton gone pole provisionally. I end up in traffic, and then that's when I can get crashed or hit from behind or just T-bone round. This is going to be interesting. Boom. Okay, brilliant. Pole position provisionally, that's good, and that's quickest than I've been before. That's a lot quicker than I've been before. Great. Great, now things are looking up here. The championship could be on. I could be a contender. Hooray! Boom. Right, here we go. Go, go, go. See if I can improve on that. We'll soon know the first split time if it's worth continuing on. But the car should better get quicker by lap. Starts going off by about lap 3 or 4 when the tyres are gone. There's someone else in my way. Yeah, there's two cars. I think this is going to be problematic. Unless they ease off again down here. Let's go through the middle. Awesome. That was blooming awesome. Right, okay. That was great. That must have looked great on the telly. If anyone was watching on the telly, which they're not. Right, great. Another 4 attempts, is that? I only see it out the corner of my eye, but I can see it's green. This is looking great. Webber's got the pole position off me, I've just noticed, provisionally. Could we get a pole position somewhere? Oops. Yeah, that wasn't lovely. Just go to the end here. Ahead of one of the Red Bulls, ahead of my teammate. Yeah, but the track's going to get quicker and quicker. So sometimes it's best just to wait till late and go out. I've gone out quite early. But better that than run out of time and not do a lap time at all. Yes, it's a small improvement, but not enough to get past Webber. I think we'll go in at the end of this one and then just have a look to see what everyone else is doing. But I'm quite pleased with this so far. This is good. This isn't too embarrassing. In practice early on, I was stuck right down the back for ages. Kept spinning off. I wasn't doing a complete lap for coming off at least once or twice. Starting to get my head down now. And that's how it should be. And I think that's how most of the races are going to go, to be honest. I want to get half decent. Not saying I'm going to be the best. I want to get half decent in the race. It's just gradually improving, racking it up each bit. Now each session should, in theory, I hope, get gradually more exciting. So the practice is okay, nice and relaxed. We just have a bit of a chat and a mess around. Qualifying is a bit more involved, and then the race, well, all hell breaks loose because I've got cars all round me. Hope you're enjoying the season so far. I really like people commenting saying what they think. That is really good. So that gives me incentive to carry on. If there were no comments at all or no views at all, I'd think, right, let's blow this. We won't continue. We won't. We'll do something else. But so far, it keeps going on, and we should be able to get to the end of this one, I think. Hopefully, I collect a few more people watching by the end. But people that are there so far, thank you. I read all of your comments, and I like everything you say. Well, mostly. Well, yeah, mostly. All of it. Yeah, good. Right, let's go round. Pits. Right, okay, so third place Vettel's gone pole there with our jibber jabbering. So Red Bull 1-2 at the moment at the front. Yes, they're going to be a bit problematic, but they haven't scored too many points in this championship so far, which is fine by me. Third. Yeah, so fifth in Bahrain qualifying, third in Australia. If I can improve again, that would be most awesome. There's the lads there, their hair never grows, they always wear the same clothes, they always push the car in exactly the same. I don't know what I'm expecting, it's, you know, 2010, not bad. Right, I'm on the option tyres, there's 15 cars on the track out of 24. If it was a much longer session, there'll be less. So I've got Hamilton's 137.6, I'm 137.5.
You seem to be losing a little time in sector 3.
So at least I'm sort of like round about the sort of area. Good. Now, that's not a bad time actually, because in the real race, the quickest lap was done by Mark Webber of a 137.054. So though it's light years if he was a Formula 1 driver, I'm quite pleased I'm only half a second away. That's very pleasing. We're accelerating it again. It's hanging on to fourth place quite well.
Looks like track conditions
Massa's popped his Ferrari just up there. So Hamilton's second, I'm fifth. My mechanic did say that the track temperature is improving, which means grip's slightly better, which should be able to get better times. It's all about being on the track at the right time when it's at its quickest. A couple of cars go past. I think one was a Ferrari. It might be Massa coming in, or it might be Alonso. Red Bull goes past. Are they coming in, or will they be on track? Looks like they're going to be on track, which means I've either got to make room or leave a gap. The worst thing after your installation lap to see is when you're going past the pits, 3 or 4 other cars on there just warm up lap go in front of you at a critical point, especially this first gear bend here, or second gear bend. Want to get a good line up here. Best to take a wide run into that one, I think. Stops the car from spinning. Although I haven't spun it on that turn for quite some time. Probably do that in the race at least once. But I think when I'm angry, I seem to drive a bit quicker. Bit of aggression there is what you need. Bit of flamboyancy. But fifth, if I finished in fifth, it wouldn't be disastrous, but I wouldn't mind getting a few places above that. Because there's a very tight first gear bend, and you can get taken out really, really easily. Takes a lot of drivers knowing what they're doing. Oh god, that was close. A lot of drivers knowing what they're doing, and you can easily run someone off the track. Don't want to get any like penalties, because in a short race of 17 laps, 30% race distance, if I got a 10-second stop go penalty, that would be game over Batman. Whoops. Right, kept it on the track, which I'm pleased with. Hang on.
Be aware, we'll have waved yellows in Sector 1. Sector 1.
Right, waved yellows, you're supposed to slow down, but there's no way I'm doing that. I don't think the programme is good enough to penalise you for that.
Conditions through Sector 1. The debris has been cleared.
Debris has been cleared. Debris? Two cars have come across each other then. Vettel's right behind me to do his fast lap. I could sneakily hold him up, but I probably won't. See, he did let me through. I think it's him.
Been shunted into 5th place.
Down to 5th, right. Hopefully he doesn't catch me up, but look at that white dot. It's tracking me like a missile. If he overtakes me, I'm on a rubbish lap. Oh, that's too tight. Didn't carry any speed through there. I doubt this is going to be an improvement. Anyway, we'll soon find out. Still a lot of the lap to go. Car just ahead of me, I think I can spot. Green? Yes! Almost 2 tenths. That's not too bad. 2 tenths, will that get me up a position? Great, I'm competing now. Yeah, I think the grass had been wet then. I think the car would have spun round, but got away with it. It must be bone dry. It's a very tricky bend to get right, but that's perfect. That's perfect. Let's try and nail this tight bend here. Brake. Didn't nail it.
5 minutes.
But I still carried a lot of speed. 5 minutes remaining. Yeah, I lost a bit there. Yeah, I'm down by roughly the amount I was up on the first one. Should I risk it all the way through here? Yep, take a bit of curb, bit of inside. Very shallow curbs these, so that's alright. Oh, that really coming well. Oh, the car held like a dream there. I must have made some time there. It really held onto the track well. I was chasing 2 tenths. I might have got them back. It just depends what happens on this corner. Okay-ish. Could be quicker. Could be quicker. Oh, quicker, but not by much. No, that wasn't much quicker at all. There's another 2 tenths around this track for sure I can get. There's another 2 tenths. If I get Sector 2 correct, I'll be there. But the session's only got just over 4 minutes left. I'm not sure I'll be out right at the death of it, you know. I'll see, but I'm wedged between Vettel in the Red Bull and Alonso in the Ferrari. Quicker by 2 tenths. That was the same as last time. Alonso's having a shocking season so far. You'd have to think something's going to improve at some stage. Hopefully not. I like Alonso. Currently in the McLaren team, years 2016 at the time that this is being recorded. I'm hoping that McLaren are going to improve in 2017 in the major rule changes. But let's just concentrate on this season, the Fantasy 2010 Blundering Series. Oh God! And I think that's ruined. If that was Vettel, that's ruined his lap as well. That is a shame. That is a shame. I think I could have got up maybe a position, maybe 2 positions. Well, we've still got about 3 minutes 8 seconds to get round. Yeah. I mean, in reality, I would have flat spotted the tyres. None of that here. Might be able to get round for another lap. Need to get past this twit though. Yeah, I think it's Webber. Right, how much traffic we've got going into the next lap?
Okay, you need to pit before you run out of fuel.
Yeah, well, I don't know what happens if you do run out of fuel. I don't know if the game just ends. Or the race just ends. Probably does. It'll be a bit of a gamble with your marginal. Right, go round again. I think I could have got up another couple of positions. Currently in 5th. Same as I had in Bahrain when I ended up winning the race. Sandy, sunny Bahrain. Although it was raining there, I think, in practice. I made it all. I was behind on the lap, but I made it all on that sweeping bend coming into the back straight. 2 minutes 10, so we're right at the death of it. The track's not going to get ups. Yeah, the track's not going to get much quicker than that. I think that's aborted. We'll see what the time is on the split, but I've lost too much time there. Too much time. And trying too desperate to get it back as well. way too early on that. Well, the car, that's good to note for the race. The car does tend to hold quite well when it goes over that grass. Almost as like it's tarmac.
Your tyres and brakes are at optimal temperature.
Whoops, and that's terrible. I'm in the grass. Yeah, we'll go in. Yeah, too far behind. Even with a rocket up my bum, I wouldn't make that time back. Or a volcano in the car. That's something you don't want. I think they banned volcanoes in cars a little while back. So I've dropped down to 6th. Didn't notice that. Who's dropped in there? I think one of the Renaults might have got in. So it's going to be 2 Red Bulls ahead of me. I'm presuming Hamilton's up there as well. 2 Ferraris must be in there. Yeah, that's it then, isn't it? The 2 Ferraris. Damn it, I'm going around again.
You'll be moved down to 6th place.
Yeah, that's annoying me. Right, this is definitely the last lap now because I won't be able to get round in 47 seconds, but they do let you finish the lap you are on. Not happy with 6th place, although it could have been a lot worse. Who's that ahead? Hope he's not going slow. Catching him quite quickly.
Just 30 seconds left in the session.
Right, I think that was Webber. Attempt quicker. Hold, good. Got a tenth to play with. If I hold this round, I might get past Sebastian Vettel. We can only hope. Car twitched a bit there, had to ease off. I think that's ruined it. That has ruined it. See, you're so close to the limit there. You push it as hard as you can. Split seconds here. Hero to 0. Yeah, the session's automatically going to end in 2:56 anyway, so I've got that to get over, but yeah, I'm not going to get that. So we'll go straight into the pits, I think. An interesting qualifying session. Red Bull's again showing the way. Vettel's had a bit of a bad one on his standards, but Webber won't be too displeased. It might kickstart his season. Looks like I'm going to be beside Vettel on the grid and have Kubica behind me. Yeah. Be a lot of opportunist moves, I think, at the start. This could be one of the most interesting races at the start, I hope. Yeah.
That's the end of the session.
6th place.
Good job. You'll be starting in 6th tomorrow.
Mark Webber pole position, well done him. Alonso 2nd, well that was good. Hamilton 3rd, Massa 4th. I'm alongside Vettel on the 3rd row. And yeah, Schumacher there, Petrov down there. And the usual suspects at the back, Degrassi and Shandog. I hope you enjoyed qualifying and also practice if you watched that as well. If you did, well, a big thank you to you. The race will be happening at some point tomorrow. That's Wednesday, or if you're watching this weeks after it's been uploaded, it's probably there already, so go check it out. So, yep, looking forward to the race. Until next time, take care and goodbye.
Goodbye.